Today's Wednesday. I completely lost conviction in pretty much everything I said last night. Let me explain a little bit of what happened. The really long story short is just I realized how much ignorance debt I really have. So how much insight I'm actually lacking. I spoke to this SAP consultant who's been working on SAP software, SAP custom apps for 30 years, right? The guy's worked with Pepsi, all the big guys. He said he doesn't even know all parts of SAP. That is ridiculous to me. Somebody who's been working on this for 10 years longer than I've been alive has no clue about certain parts of SAP. And I'm meant to go in and build something like it just seems ridiculous to me. We then had an Ask Me Anything with the CEO of Entrepreneur First. Her name is Alice Benting. I absolutely loved her. I thought she was really, really great. And she just confirmed my fears. Like I basically raised the question, which was, do I go into a space that seems very promising? You know, like I have access to FMCG. I know people in the space and blah, blah, blah. But she basically said, you want to optimize for the minimum number of unknown unknowns. That will make your life significantly easier. That just confirmed all of my fears, which is I'm going into a space full of unknown unknowns. There are spaces where there are known unknowns basically for me. Like I understand what it's like to deal with my clients. I know what my clients need. I've had a lot of them. I've had different types of them. Really, it just goes back to the agency game, actually, and building a product in that space. Like the agency space is bound to change over the next 10, 20 years. I think agencies of certain kinds are a dying breed. And so it's basically the question is what's going to replace them? That's it. Honestly, it was really helpful. The clarity that her answer gave me was something I really needed. It seems obvious in retrospect, but the truth is sometimes in the moment you feel like it's very clouded. The path feels unclear and you don't know where you're going wrong or you don't know where to start. And FMCG seemed like a good road, right? It's defensible. It's hard to get into. Most people don't know about it. But the truth is I've been doing agency for 3 years. Why would I leave this area that I built expertise in? And instead it just makes more sense to double down. Now within that, there's different types of clients. Some clients hire me as a de facto CTO. Some clients hire me as just extra manpower. It's I just need to understand the problem space. What do people really need? And I'm going to double down in this area. So the point of putting this on camera is if you actually transcribe and watch what I say, it's not fucking linear. It's been a complete mess over the past month, 2 months. Nothing is clear, including my camera focus, apparently. Nothing makes sense. I jump from one area to another, but it's for good reason. I left the content space for good reason. I made a little rant on that. And then I was thinking of FMCG and for good reason, for reasons that made sense in my head at the time when I was thinking of that. And now this makes the most sense. And I think the fact that it was validated by somebody like Alice, an investor with a lot of experience who looks at a lot of deals, made me much more confident. I think sometimes just having a little bit of outside perspective is incredibly helpful, but it has to be from the right person, right? Obviously she's very qualified here. She's built a really, really big company. And she's also seen a lot of big companies be built in front of her eyes, but from 0 to 100, literally. So she's watched people become unicorn founders from literally before they even had the idea to them obviously getting their $1 billion valuation. So that's great. I'm going to get to work on that. I'm going to continue to ideate by myself while I do not have a co-founder. My co-founder search continues. I've DM'd a bunch of people on LinkedIn. I'm going to have to DM more, but if I find conviction in a really strong idea and direction, it makes my life a lot easier. That's my fucking Wednesday. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hopefully play tennis. I don't know, but I just want to clear my head. I also want my camera to focus. What the fuck? Anyway, that said, I'm going to go check up on some comments on YouTube, reply to those, and go and grab some dinner and head to the gym afterwards, maybe an hour after.